good time to start. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is um, this is a lunch hour business meeting. We put it at lunch hour because um, everyone is busy, and we just want to use the lunch period of 1 hour. Looks like someone has dropped off. I hope she reconnects again. So you are welcome. This presentation is going to take roughly 1 hour so that we can go back to our activities for the day. You may have seen in the invitation, you would have seen my name in the invitation. My name is Judy Okolo. I'm your host for today. I'm anchoring this presentation. So I'll start by telling you a little bit of my story so that we can put the whole presentation in context, right? I'm a pharmacist and an integrative nutrition health coach, which means I'm a professional like everyone here today. I have 25 years corporate experience. So I have been an employee for 25 years. And a few of us here are employees as well. So it means we have a few things in common. Now, the opportunity I'm going to share is found me while I was working. So, like every other person that works or that does business, that is a sole proprietor, we always want more. We want more. We want to do more. We want to earn more. So the opportunity found me while I was still working, and at that time I was looking for something extra to add. You know, so it made a whole lot of sense to me. So I started part time. I started it part time. Oladipupo Michael, you are very welcome. So I started this opportunity part time that I want to share with us now because we believe all of us are gainfully employed or doing some kind of business at the moment, but we want more. So this opportunity, when it found me, I started it part time because I was busy, because I was working. But fortunately for me, because I was on purpose, you see, life is about being purposeful. Life is about being determined. Because I was on purpose, I was able to build the business so that there was stability in my business. So at that point, I had a stable income from my job, and then I had a stable income from this opportunity that I will show to you. At that point, it was my side hustle. At that point, it was my plan B. Then it got to a time when I needed to leave paid employment because I tell everybody, every job has an expiry date. As long as you're not the owner of the work, there's an expiry date. It's either you fix the expiry date for yourself and say, you know what, at the end of the year, I will leave this job, or next month I will leave, or it will be fixed for you. It will be fixed for you in terms of maybe you come to work one day and you get that letter from HR, or you come to work one day and they have logged you out, you can't log in, something that is unplanned. And if our job gets to that point where somebody else plans for us when we will leave, it's not very palatable. It's not very palatable. In my own case, my exit was unplanned, right? There was a merger. My company merged with another company. In fact, it didn't merge, it bought over another company. And when that happens, of course, the top management, you can't have two captains in the same ship. You can't have two MDs in the same company. Some people must go. So at that point, I found out that I had to leave. Fortunately, there was a very handsome package for those who would take it and leave. Now, also fortunately, I had built a stable business. So it was easy for me to transition from being an employee to becoming an entrepreneur. I just stepped across because I had built a stable business. And I count myself fortunate because not everybody is that fortunate, leaving paid employment and walking into an established plan B. So since then, which is about 6, 7 years ago, I have been doing this business full time because I had built a stable income. So there was no need for me to start looking for another job. There was no point. because my business was paying me as much as my job at that time, and sometimes it paid me more. So now I'm loving the experience of being my own boss, really and truly, waking up after I finish sleeping, enjoying living on my own terms. If I want to go out, I don't need to take permission from anybody. I just plan my life and I go. So I'm helping other people to make that transition. I'm helping other people to make that transition because a lot of people who are particularly, let me address employees. A lot of employees are so full of their work, their life, everything is tied around their work. They don't think of tomorrow. So that when it is time to leave, particularly when the exit is unplanned, it comes as a shock. So it's not when you are shocked that you now start experimenting with one business or the other. The best time to start the experiment is now, while you are still working, so that you can learn one or two tips and tricks of how to do the business, so that eventually when you leave in another 3 years, in another 4 years, even in another 6 months, you are stepping into a business that works. Now, if there's something that motivates all of us, something motivates all of us. So if you look at this, wheel now, my question is, what motivates you? What is that thing that is driving you? That thing that is making you wake up early, go to work every day, and all that? Is it a better lifestyle? Is it because you want to travel or you want a brand new car? Is it that you want a plan B or you want to be your own boss? Please, can we have your comments? Let's know what motivates you, so that with what motivates you, I'll be able to tailor this presentation to your needs. What is that thing that you are looking for? Is it extra income you are looking for? Are you looking for free time, right? Or are you planning for your pension? Because the best time to plan for pension is now, not when we are 60. The best time to plan for pension is now. So what is that thing that motivates you? Can somebody type in the chat box, please? Let's stay muted. Let's just type. Or if you want to speak, you can unmute yourself and tell us from this wheel. Except if what motivates you is not even here, then let us know that thing that motivates you. What motivates you? Okay, someone has typed something. Lifestyle. Okay, thank you very much, Dami. Lifestyle. She wants a better lifestyle. And honestly, if we want a better lifestyle, it's going to cost us some money. It's not cheap. Lifestyle would include living in a better place, driving a better car, having a better quality neighbors, things like that, being able to travel and all. So what motivates you? Think about it. Whatever it is that motivates you, I believe we have a plan for you. But I have a question for you. If you keep on doing what you are doing currently, can you achieve your dream? So Dami, for example, that wants a better lifestyle, if you keep on doing what you are doing, can you get that better lifestyle? If somebody wants extra income, if you keep on doing what you are doing, can you get that extra income? This question is only you that can answer it. If you keep on doing what you are doing and you can achieve all your goals and all your dreams, I will say, well done. Keep on doing what you are doing. Keep at it. But if you keep doing what you are doing and you find out that you cannot achieve those goals of yours, then it's time to look for a plan B. It's time to look for a plan B. That now brings us to wealth creation. Because for us to achieve those our goals, we must create wealth. And most times, the way to create wealth is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. But in being an entrepreneur, there are two principal things to look at. One is to be your own boss. Yes, every entrepreneur is our own boss. You want to do things for yourself. You want to drive your sales. You have a vision and you are running. But there's also an aspect of it which is leverage that a lot of us do not look at. Leverage. Leverage means enjoying the benefits of working in a group, working in a community, right? Leverage is what the companies today enjoy. You know that you might be working in a place where there are 50, 100, 200 staff. Let's even use 100 staff, right? And You work from 8 to 5. 8 to 5 is about 7, 8 hours. Let's use 7 hours. So within 7 hours, the company is getting the result of 7 times 100, is getting the result of 700 hours. That's an example of what leverage is. So in entrepreneurship, yes, we want to be our own boss, but it is also good for us to leverage. And that is the big question mark when people are looking at becoming their own boss to create wealth. Now, there are different ways of creating wealth. Different ways of creating wealth. There's no one way to create wealth. So let's take a look at this table. We can create wealth either through real estate, stocks and bonds, business ownership, or network marketing. There are different ways of creating wealth. Now, to create wealth, we need capital to create that wealth. If you also look at the table, you will see that real estate is you need very, very high capital. The capital required is very high, followed by business ownership. The capital required is also very high. If you were to have, let's say, a grocery shop, for example, you will first of all pay the rent, do your shelves, buy your stock, get a generator, do something about your lightings and all that before you can open your doors for the first sale. So, being an entrepreneur, when you talk of business ownership, the capital required is very high. For stocks, is moderate, right? You determine how much you want to invest, and little investment will give you little returns. But if you look at network marketing, the capital required is very low. In fact, it's the lowest, and the benefit is the highest. If you now look at the time, the time you can start getting returns from it, network marketing too, within months and years, depending on your interest and your ability to catch up, you will start getting return on your money. The risk is minimum. The network marketing company bears the risk. Yours is to just distribute and use the product. Can an average person do it? Yes. So if you look at this table, stocks and network marketing are things that average people can easily do. However, is network marketing defeats stock in terms of capital needed. So this afternoon, we're going to be talking about network marketing as a means for entrepreneurship because it not only helps us to be our own boss, it allows us to leverage our time. I know you must have heard about network marketing, but whatever you have heard, just put it on the corner. Let me explain exactly what it is so that you will make an informed decision, right? So, what are the advantages of network marketing? One might ask. The very first one, which I find to be very, very important, is the fact that you can start part time. You can start part time. You don't have to leave your job. You will just start part time, start small. But there are also some people that start full time because it's not everybody that is employed. Some people start full time. Now you need minimum capital and it's risk free. We saw that in the previous slide. For the benefits that come out of this business, the amount of money you use to start up is so little compared to the benefits you will get. The income potential, oh, it is uncapped. You determine how much you want to earn. Once you determine how much you want to earn, then be ready to do the work to earn the money. There's extensive training and support, and it is a 247 global business. 247 because you can do the business from your phone. It's global because the company that we're talking with is in so many countries, more than 150 countries. And the way to do the business is simple. There's a simple, proven system. For you to succeed in it, you have to have childlike trust because the system is so simple. But remember, simple does not mean easy. Simple does not mean easy, but it's a simple system. So there are so many network marketing companies, many of them. How do you now choose the right one? What are the criteria to look out for? The criteria are not many, but they are very distinct. You need to look at the years of existence. This company that I want to join now, when was it founded? When did it start? A company that is less than 5 or 10 years has really not undergone a lot of challenges. But once a company is 10, 20, 30 and above, you know that the company is solid. It has gone through so many challenges and is standing tall. Also check, does the company have global presence and are they financially stable? Global presence is important because you don't want to be restricted to just one country. We keep on saying every day the world is a global village, the world is a global village. So we should be able to do a business that is global. We do a business that is global. There's computer and software support. Remember, I said it's a 24/7 portable business. We need our computer, we need our phones. It has a proven management team that has been together since inception. That speaks to the stability of the company. And of course, the compensation plan is so very exciting. Very, very exciting. Great compensation plan. So once you get a company that matches this criteria, you are good to go. And the company that we found that matches and exceeds this criteria is Forever Living Products. I don't know if you've heard of Forever Living Products. I don't know if you've heard, but if you have not heard, just sit back and we'll tell you what Forever is and how network marketing works. But if you have heard about it, I will say put aside what you have heard. Let's give you the right information so that you can compare it with what you have heard. Now, this is the founder of Forever, Rex Mon, and this is his son who has taken over from him. Rex started the company when he was already a millionaire. He wasn't looking for money when he started the company. Rather, he was looking at how to empower people. He was looking at how to empower people when he started the company. Now, we are the world's largest aloe company. We grow more than 80% of the aloe vera we see anywhere in the We have 7,500 acre plantation of just aloe vera. Can you just imagine it? 7,500 of just aloe vera. And what we plant is the Aloe barbadensis species. Now, we have a very robust research and development plant. We do the production ourselves and we are vertically integrated. Vertically integrated, which means that we command the entire process. We don't have a third party. So when we bring out a product into the market, we are sure of the manufacturing, the quality control, the regulatory behind it, everything. Our products are backed by science and experts. So our products are so very well researched. The quality of our product is next to nothing. But if there's one thing you are going to take away the fact that Forever Living Products is the world's largest grower of aloe vera. In Dominican Republic, our plantation there is 7,500 acres. You can imagine what an acre is. And then imagine what tens of acres is. Hundreds of acres before you now have thousands of acres. This is the lobby of our office in the US. We have flags from different countries where Forever is in. Forever is in over 140 countries. We are in Latin America, in North America, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Asia, Pacific Rim, and the Caribbean. We are practically everywhere. And because we are everywhere, you can do business everywhere. You can do, imagine from the comfort of your home, you get an email from Forever saying that they are paying you so and so pounds, 120 pounds, because of the business that was done in your team in the UK. Meanwhile, you live in Nigeria, you're earning pounds. Or you get another mail from our office in Dubai to say they are paying you 300 dirham because of your customer that went there to go and buy. That is what is possible in Forever. Now, I said we are financially stable and debt-free. We're not owing anybody. So, I mean, that's a bragging right. A lot of companies are owing people. So where do we market our products? Where do we operate? We operate in following marketplaces: the weight management market, drinks, vitamins and supplements, sports nutrition, skincare, and men's grooming. We operate in these markets. So it's not just about operating in these markets. This just shows you where you can have a niche for yourself. You can say, okay, let me focus on skincare, and that's fine. You focus on your skincare. You can say, let me focus on sports nutrition or focus on weight management. So what we normally advise people is to know a little, small about a lot. Because even if you're focusing on weight management and somebody asks you a question on AG plus, the response shouldn't be I'm focusing on weight management. So you need to have little knowledge of everything, but specialize in one core area so that we can even be driving traffic to you instead of running around and doing everything ourselves. So how do we make money? Because that is the focus of the matter. How do we make money? We make money in three ways. The first is by selling the products. We retail the products. The second is by building a team, build a small team. And then the third is by doing a business development. So we have three ways. So as a retailer, we sell our products. We try to have between 15 to 20 customers that we can service regularly. Between 15 to 20 customers that we can service regularly. They are buying products from us. We are checking on them. Their family. Everybody's happy. Then we say, okay, we're in business. When this is done, we earn between 20% and 30% of the total value. Wow. Techno, I'm going to mute you now. Okay. You earn between 20 and 30% of the total business that is done when you are just retailing. So can you just imagine? Let's say you are retailing something and the price is 1,000, for example. You collect the 1,000, Forever is still giving you like 25 to 30 naira extra. You can imagine. There are some people in the business that say, look, let me just stay on retailing at the moment, and then I'll go gradually, depending on what you want. But this is what is possible when you retail the products. You might then say, oh, I don't want to retail. I want to build a team. And if you are building a team, that's fantastic. You can start small in building a team. When you are building a team, what happens? You are still retailing and using the product. Okay. This time around, you have team members who have come on board, who you are also teaching how to retail and to build their own teams. Here, you earn a group running bonus of 3% to 13%. Mm-hmm. Are we together? After that, I shall meet you now. Okay. The next is to become a business developer. Who is a business developer? A business developer is somebody that already has a huge team and he's teaching people to build their own team. So, when you start as a solo person, you do some retailing and all that. And then you move up, say, okay, let me have a small team. You have a small team. Somebody like after that, you have a small team. And within that your team, you have people that are kind of ambitious. They want to do what you are doing. They want to earn what you are earning. So you teach them to build their own thing. And then you become a business developer. So at this level, you are developing leaders. You are developing leaders. And this is a sweet place to be. Because the more leaders you develop, the more money you earn. Now, we said Forever is in over 150 countries. And in all these places, Forever is present. Forever is actively present. So you can actually earn a global leadership income. How, you may ask? You can earn that by inviting your friends in those various countries where they are. Whether they are in the Americas, they are in Canada, whether they are in Brazil or Argentina, whether they are in Ghana or Kenya, in different parts of Europe, whether they are in Germany, whether they are in Finland, different parts of Asia. When you bring all these people together, you show them what you're doing, and they key into the business. Forever pays you. Remember, they've taken the burden of production, distribution, manufacturing, logistics, everything. They've taken that burden. Our own body now is the front, which means this lovely product that has been produced, let's put it in the hands of the consumer. So it's division of labor. They do the back, we do the front. So ask yourself, where do you know people? Do you know people in Europe? Do you know people in different parts of Africa? Wherever they are, let's pull them together and show them the forever opportunity. This picture was taken at one of our global rallies, and we can see everybody excited. So are you looking for more? Of course, there's more down the road. There's more, much, much more. Forever still has a lot of money that it wants to give out. So there are global travels, there are new cars, there's so many things that Forever wants to give us. Okay, so that car. Laja couldn't drive when she got it. So she used her car to drive, right? Who does that? Who does that? But she could, because she knew the car is her sweat, it belongs to her, the papers are in her name, and nobody is going to scold her. Unlike if your husband buys you a car, it will first of all be in his name. All you are doing is driving it. So we have Forever to Drive, which is a car incentive for those that qualify. We also have the chairman's bonus. The chairman's bonus is like 13th month. We are not shareholders, but we can share profit. We can share profit with the company. So the chairman's bonus is there. There's also free international travel. Yes. That chairman's bonus that is given is not just posted to you. You travel to go and pick it up. And for you to do that, you are giving ticket for two, allowance for two, everything is for two. Everything is for two. So you can decide to take your husband, and decide to take your child, can decide to take your team member, anyone you choose to take, that's fine. So we have about 2 trips every year. The global rally, which is the first trip, you are giving between $500 and $3,000 as spending allowance. You can just imagine. So for those of you that are planning to travel, what I will advise you is this: focus on your forever business. Qualify for a global travel. Qualify for a global travel. They will even buy you the ticket. Forever will buy you the ticket. And you enter the country legitimately. Legitimately. So this plan, as we're going to see later, is the solution for this Japa syndrome that we are seeing everywhere. So if you have a plan about your future, if you have a plan about what your future, what you would like it to be, if you have a dream rather, we have a plan for you. So that means that's your lifestyle that you want. We need to talk more, and then we'll show you how this business can give you that lifestyle. If it's more money that we want, we need to sit down, have a plan to achieve that kind of money that we all want. So whatever your dream is, we have a plan to help you achieve that your dream. Now you might be asking yourself, this thing is nice, but will it work for me? Will it really work for me? And I will say, yes, it will work for you if and only if you do the following. It will work for you. I'll ask you, will you take it seriously and put in the time and effort required? Because every new venture needs time and effort. If we don't put time and effort, then it will not work for us. Then are you self-motivated and willing to learn from others? Because sometimes the best motivations are the ones that go on in your mind and your heart, not the ones that go on around you. Sometimes the things that go on around us are like distractions. Then will you embrace change and tell everyone what you are doing? Our mouth is our shop. Our mouth is our destiny. Our mouth is what will take us to the next level. So we cannot shut up. So are you ready to tell others what you are doing? If the answer is yes, then this business will work for you. Then are you willing to think big, dream big, and set big goals? The answer is yes, it will also work for you. It will also work for you. Now, there's something called Japa syndrome. No need to explain it again. This picture speaks volumes. People are moving into the airport in droves, waiting to fly. Some people want to fly, they have problems with their visa. So they are back paying so much money to make a correction. Now, forever is the solution to this Japa. Forever is the solution. Because Forever owns and operates a legitimate business in over 140 countries. Over 140 countries, Forever has a business there. So if, for example, you want to japa into Kuwait, for example, ensure number one that you are a full Forever business owner. Then it's easy for you to even select Kuwait from your phone and click on it that yes, you want to do business there. So you can earn more than just one currency of your choice from the comfort of your room. Like I said, you might want to japa into Kuwait, you check Forever business is being done there, you start the business here. At the same time, you can decide, oh, I want to do this business also in Amsterdam because I will also be traveling to Amsterdam. You start now. We show you how to do the business so that from the comfort of your home, you are earning at least three currencies. You will earn the Naira, you will earn the British pounds, you will earn the euros. Once you are serious, you take it seriously, we will show you what to do. So come and explore the world with us through our global travels and, and incentives so that you don't have to stress yourself, doing this jackpotting in the airport. Now we have a testimony from one of our team members. Her name is Mary. She's a lot like you. She works, she's got children, she has a husband, but she also loves her work. She loves her work. She said, I joined Forever Living because I wanted a little breathing space, nothing dramatic. I had to probe to say, which one is a little breathing space? She said, see, she just needed something that will allow her to earn some kind of income in addition to what she's currently doing. She said she was already busy with family, with work and family, and she was not looking for another job. Because that is the challenge with a lot of side hustles. Some side hustles are so unstructured, they are almost like having another job. So I started part time. I used the products, I sold them quietly. Some months were small, some months surprised me. Over time, I paid for school fees, travel, and it gave me options. Because a woman that has options is a woman that builds a happy home. If she doesn't have options, the house will not be happy and warm because everybody is tired. There is no money. So I'm also advising you that this business is not an overnight freedom, but stability and choice. It gives you choices. So that is a Mary's story. Why does Mary's story matter? Mary's story matters because she started without quitting her job. She was still working when she joined Forever. And then she built gradually, small, small, a little every day, deliberately, small, small, no pressure, no hype. And she focused on options, not escape. She was not escaping from anything. She just wanted options. She just wanted a situation where she's going back after work. She's able to branch the supermarket and buy something for her kids. So from what you have seen so far, I've shown you the company, I've shown you the product, we've discussed what can happen. From what you have seen so far, is it a yes? Is it a no? Is it a maybe? From what you have seen so far, if it is a yes, welcome on board. Get registered, and the person that shared this link with you will organize a Zoom with you. If it is a no, there's no problem. There's no business that everybody accepts. Some will accept, some will not accept. No problem. So please use the product because health maybe, it then means that you probably have some challenges here and there, you've not quite decided. Let me help you to decide. So I ask you again, is it a yes? Is it a no? Or is it a maybe? Whichever you respond to, we'll be glad to have you. We'll be glad to have you. But if any of those spaces were maybe or no, I'm cocksure you'll be reaching out to the person that invited you. So thank you very, very much, everyone, for your time. I had to run through this presentation because some people had already kept to time. Thank you very much. We'll take questions now. Thank you.